Hi everyone, happy Saturday. It's 2024, obviously. It's January something, like, I think we're already in the, we're well into the 20, it's the 27th of January. And this has been the roughest year, which isn't saying much considering my memory is not that good. I'm sure I've had many worst, first months of the year. But Jesus, like, I'm looking back at the last 3, 4 weeks, and it's just like maybe, maybe this is why I'm such a fan of, like Lunar New Year, Chinese New Year, Asian Person New Year. Like, shit just makes more sense in February, man. But I mean, and thank God that's only like a few days away. But until then, like, we are. The struggle bus has broke down. Like, with the struggle bus is not, the wheels are gone. Like, we are, and we have been going down such a fucking rough road. And I don't know if that's the same for you. I don't. But I think for a lot of people, it's just like we're all looking around like, AAA is gonna come, right? You called them, right? Like, it's just like, are we being sabotaged? Like, are there land pirates? Like, what the fuck? Like, my back went out for 2 weeks. I got food poisoning, and like, I think everybody's gotten food poisoning, right? I have definitely, but like, this was so unusual in that, like, it was only out my mouth, right? And I hadn't eaten much. I had like this amount of food, like that little amount of food made me so sick that I was like this close to going to the emergency room because I thought, oh my God, my goddamn appendix has broke. Like, I'm gonna die. I'm legitimately gonna die. Thank God, the appendix is on your right side, I believe. So he's hitting it. He's just like, we're making sure it's not that. I knew in a way, because, man, I don't know. Like, I know everybody out there is struggling a little bit. And I don't know why I bring that up. Like, anyway, long story short, I started buying pork recently, and I don't know why I brought that up, because it's not so much for financial reasons, like, because as a carnivore, like, you just eat meat, but I didn't buy it because it's much cheaper than fucking beef. I mean, maybe that was 10%, but for the most part, it was just for variety. But man, like, that was, and I've known this, like, I don't eat pork. Like, this is why the Muslims don't eat pork. Like, pork is not to be trusted. Like, you can have it, I think, sure, but like, you had better cook the fuck out of that. There is no pink in that meat. And if you warm it up in the microwave, like, that shit better hit 180 or whatever it is. Probably 175. I don't know. But if you're somewhere where you have a shit microwave, like I do, like, you just don't eat that as leftovers. You eat it fresh, made, grilled, whatever, and yeah. Anyway, that's why I'm at home today, because I ate pork and it fucked me up. Like, and I'm just like, why so dramatic? Why is everything so dramatic? Like, why is everybody else being so dramatic too? Like, and like, useless. I feel like everybody is useless. They just either complain or they take their frustration, inadequacy, sadness out on other people. And I don't know, I can't be around other people. I feel like every person around me, short of my boyfriend, is basically worthless. It's just a detriment to me, which isn't so far off from how I've always felt in my life about people. Like, it's just, I'm sorry, like, long story short, like, I want to go to Mexico. I want to leave. I got to get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm so tired of just people bitching and doing nothing about their life. Or worse, making terrible decisions, whether it be financial or, interpersonal, where they're being so rude to you. They're making your life more difficult. And it's just so blatantly obvious that it's like a targeted thing that only exists because your life is in order. Like, I cannot tell you how fucking happy I am that I don't have overhead. Like, I don't really have overhead. I have no bills. I have no addictions. I have no medications. I have nothing. And maybe you're gonna feel sad for me because, like, oh, that probably means you don't have kids either. You're right. But, like, I can work on that. I can make that a conscientious choice and, be proud of it. But the point I'm trying to make with that statement is I don't have any shame in my life. I don't have any, extreme regret in my life. And again, so many people around me do, whether I work with them or I'm just, standing next to them in the grocery store. Like, it's sad city out there. And, as I started off this conversation saying, like, it's like, on one hand, it's like, I really feel for, a good 50% of them because, especially like parents and stuff like that, like, why are they suffering so much? Why do not only both parents have to work now, both parents need to have a full-time job and a side hustle. Like, it's not even enough that mom's working. Mom and dad need a second fucking job. Like, and it sucks because, like, every generation wants to give the generation that they procure more than they had. And sure, you can take that to extremes where it's like, that's actually detrimental. Like, a kid's, I don't know, maybe not their car per se, but the car, especially like a cell phone, like, let them buy it. Let them earn it. Like that feeling of being able to see that, like, hard work and dedication. Why am I gonna cry? Why am I gonna cry? Have I told you guys this? I think I have, but, like, sorry about my hair, but not sorry either. I've been so emotional lately. I swear to God, like, luckily, like, not at work or anything like that, but, like, Jesus Christ, like, everything just can get me right in the feels. And it's cool because it's like, that's cute. Like, what's coming down the pipeline? Like, why am I becoming so motherly? Is it a baby? Like, cool. Because, yeah, again, not again, but to make it clear, like, at this point in my life, I just want to go to Mexico and have a baby. Like, basically the inverse of my life. I mean, kind of, but, I was born in Mexico, but my mom brought me out here when I was 6 months old. So, not exactly the inverse, but very, very close. Like, I want my kid to grow up with friends. I want my kid to be able to go outside. I want my kid to be healthy, and a large part of being healthy means you get vitamin D. Like, every person that has an autoimmune disorder, if not also mental illness, I would dare to say, has a vitamin D deficiency. And, it's just, there's a variety of reasons. It depends on your personal, like, I'm looking right now and it is downpouring. It's downpouring right now. And I live in the Pacific Northwest in general. Like, I can't see the sky. It's just white. Like, I know the sky is blue, but it's white. And it's been white for a while. Like, it's just cloudies. There's no D coming in my life unless it's from my boyfriend. But, then that means that you get your Thorn vitamin D K2 supplement or what have you, something just as good. You're eating meats and good dairy and stuff like that has also vitamin D in it. I don't know, just shut the fuck up and just, like, people, I don't know, like, yeah, sure, inflation sucks ass. We all can see it at the grocery store and stuff like that, but like I have said in a previous video, like it's not the worst thing. And if anything, it just sharpens you into being a better person. You know, like you are no longer buying shit out of a box. You are buying a bag of flour, which yes, prices hiked up on that too, but you're about now buying a, 50-pound bag of flour. You're making your own bread and I don't know, dumplings and cornbread and even pasta, like, which is like when you make your own of anything flour based, it is 1,000 times better than anything you could have gotten pre-made from a box or a bag. Like, bitch, you just fucking flew yourself to Italy and brought home Nana's homemade whatever. Like, which is good, but I understand the time factor. Like, making your own pasta, even making your own bread, like, that is like a 3-hour endeavor. Like, not especially, not exactly with the bread, but kind of, it just in segments. Like, you're tied up. But I don't know, like, I'm really at the point where I'm looking around at the people around me, and they're not all, sorry, retarded. They're just, most of them are just struggling. The vast majority of them are just surviving and adapting. And sure, in the beginning of, learning a new skill set, adapting to something new, it hurts. Which that in and of itself, I swear to fucking God, like, I'm so fucking tired of people saying that, like, millennials and Gen Z and Alpha are so lazy, like, and so hard to teach. Like, I swear to God, for the past 2-3 months now, the people that have given me the most amount of sleepless nights, the most amount of shit, the most amount of disrespect at my work because they don't want to listen, they don't want to learn something new, they don't want to heed a senior worker's advice, are people 50 or above. Like, every single time that you cannot teach an old dog tricks without beating it, without wanting to beat the fuck out of it. And we all know you can't do that. You cannot do that at work. Like, you can't even look at somebody like, you fucking dumb. Like, I'm not saying that. My eyes are saying that. Are you fucking dumb? Like, in most workplaces, like, whether it be like with heavy machinery or goddamn customer service, like, we don't have the time to deal with your what? What? My dog's her tail's going like crazy when I say why. Why? Oh my God, I'd show you her, but I want to show you my room. It is a disaster right now. I got a vacuum. Just, yeah, no, it's not a generational thing. It's just it's a soft person thing, and that has no bounds. Softness has no bounds, because pride is what brings so many people to their knees. Like, if you got pride, like, you had better be able to fucking back that shit up. And pride for me, it's like, I have all the shit in the world to back it up. All of it. But, like, I just don't. Lately, a big thing that's been resonating with me is the opposite of fitting in is belonging. The opposite of belonging is fitting in. And just like in so many other scenarios, like where I work, I don't really fit in. I did for a while because I had an amazing coworker and we just got all along like goddamn peas and corn. Like, we were so compatible and really brought out the best in each other, and we could just, it was effortless for like almost a full year. Like, I had an amazing fucking work life. But now it's like I feel othered all the time because I, unfortunately, or just not even unfortunately, because I am, like, I just straight up literally am the person in default in charge because I've been there the longest, or just I've been there, like everybody else is new. But like, again, these old heads, they don't want to fucking listen. Like, It's actually more than two people. Like, of course, there's some people like in their 40s that I've worked with who like, damn, great attitude. I will say, if I had to say one of the generations was good, it's fucking X, like the people in their 40s, because they got that perfect ratio of being like their own person, you know, like, hey, you're walking your ass home, you're opening the door, you're making yourself some food, which, yeah, some downfall to that because it's like sad, we should all eat with people. But at the same time, it's like that self-sufficiency was there. But then they also got the perks of modern life with, you know, a good economy, you know, good music, good TV, good, you know, a lot of rich cultural stuff, whether it be pop or otherwise, like, you know, stars or other. It's just shut up. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I think well, no, I know I'm willing to walk away at my job, and I might very quickly, because I'm gonna, I'm not gonna fight to be somewhere where I'm actively, like, not even hated. Like, I don't, whatever, like, I could give a shit if somebody hates me. Like, I'm looking at you and your opinion doesn't register to me. You hardly register me. For most people, when I look at them, I'm like, you hardly register to me as a viable human being. Like, you're here because life is crazy, and there's so many people out here that shouldn't be here. Like, just straight up, like, your parents shouldn't have been here. How they made it you is a miracle. Like, but that's not my wonder to ponder. Why can't I talk? I haven't talked in a long time. So yeah, I don't know. I'm willing to walk away, and I'm not worried about it, because I don't, nothing's holding me back. Like, sure, it'd be a great job to hold because, oh yeah, a pension, and you know, it makes more than like most jobs, a lot of jobs, not all jobs, but a lot of jobs. And I'm good at it, you know, and da 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 da. But like, it's just, I I have lost so much sleep since the beginning of this year, if not longer. I have, like, just, I don't want to think about work. Like, that was the greatest part about the last year, you know, besides interacting with an ENFJ that was so fun, which in and of itself is such a rare thing. It was like, I just never thought about work. I never thought about work. It was amazing, but I never even thought about it. Now it's just like, it's not, nothing to do with the customers. It's just the people I work with. Like, it's just because they go straight above my manager. They go straight to my manager's manager. Like, it's just the level of bullshit out there, just pettiness, just childishness, connivery. Like, it's just like, oh my God, like, why am I here? Like, what am I doing here? Like, I don't want to be here. Like, you all are sick. Like, at my job, like, you do have to work hard. Like, it is a hard job. So if I'm not gonna be, you know, at the very least appreciated for how hard I work, how hard I physically have to work and push myself and hustle, like, okay, like, have it, like, have a time, like, and not even on some revenge shit, just like, well, kind of on, not revenge. It's like, it's just like, are you just on some stunned shit? Like, it's like watching your sibling wrestle away from you your dirt bike, knowing they don't even know how to ride a regular bike. Like, you're gonna kill your goddamn self. Like, and I'm not exaggerating on that. Like, you're literally gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna be on LNI in about 6 months, or you're just gonna quit. Like, yeah, I'm calling that now. You know, like, and I'm not gonna be wrong. Like, unless you're gonna drop 40 pounds, unless you're gonna get new kidneys, like, unless You know, like, I don't just, like, but I don't care. That's the thing. I don't fucking care. Like, I just want to make beads, bracelets. Like, I just want my beads. I just want to make bracelets. Like, she's a simple girl. She's a simple girl. She has no hate in her heart. She has no malice in her brain. Like, I ain't fighting for shit, dude. I ain't fighting for shit. Like, I ain't fighting for shit. And with that, you guys take care.